Alright, we'll see how it goes. Alright. I need to repop that out. No, it's okay. Yeah, I'll just do it anyway. Alright. Where am I screwing up? There it is. Happy Saturday, everybody. And actually, this week, I sound a bit weird. Now, I'm echoing. How about now? Still echoing. Hold on. What about now? Are we good now? Okay. So I think the kitten, one of the kittens was walking around and apparently it turned on one of my microphone filters. So I did not notice that. So good catch, everybody. I don't even know which one it is. I don't remember what they were even hotkeyed for anymore. I think that one may have just been the, because as you said, there was like an echo. So I think like it might have been the reverb one. Oh, blame the kitten. Well, it did, because it was screwing around all the time up here. Though it was like watching me edit though for a little while, even if its butt was like pausing the video every now and then. It was a little too cute to interrupt. All right, what's up, Christian? What's your thoughts on Linda Hamilton being in Stranger Things Season 5 and getting Frank Darabont to direct a couple of episodes to be both our awesome newcomers? Hell yeah, man. I mean, both's awesome. Linda Hamilton is a staple, especially of the 80s. So bringing her into the mix for the show is just I don't know. I feel like that's just like such an obvious idea. If not her, why not Sigourney Weaver, you know? Like those two like dominated that era. So like it just makes sense. Like bringing Robert Englund in last season and then now keep it coming. And then as far as Darabont as a guest director, I mean that's only us winning, I think. What's up, Temple? Hope you're doing great. Can't wait for the Penguins' next episode. Any theories? I mean, I don't really know what there is to theorize about right now. Personally, I'd like to see an introduction for Harvey Dent, but we'll probably not get it, unfortunately. Who knows? You never know. But I think we're going to be very zeroed in on Penguin's story, and I'm not sure how that would come into play, but it is possible. What's up, D. Cole? Howdy, Nick. Heading to get some sleep, but just wanted to quickly jump into the chat as you started to say hey to you and everyone else here and say hope you had a great week/weekend so far. I'll just say the same to you as well. I hope you get some rest. I know your schedule has been a little hectic, so keep on keeping on. But yeah, I'm glad you could stop in either way, but have a great rest of your weekend and week, and we'll catch you next time, man. What's up, Rose? Hi, I watched your Has-Been videos. Well, hell yeah. I'm glad you did. I hope you enjoyed the videos. There's a difference between watching and enjoying. I tease. I would assume if you're here, it's not to berate me over the videos themselves, but you never know. I've had some weird people pop up in here. But yeah, have you checked out my Hell of a Boss reactions? We should have a new one. Probably Monday? If it didn't come out today, it's going to be more than likely tomorrow or Monday. What's up, Christian? What's up, Stixie? How to watch Last of Us. Tissues. I don't know if that's like how to watch, but it is definitely like, should be a prerequisite to watching is bring some tissues. What's up, Enigma? Oh my god, hey, my power is out. I don't know why I said hey twice. It's literally only there once. Brain does brain things. My power is out, and the only thing keeping me entertained. Well, hopefully, I can do that for you for a little while here. But yeah, power is out all over the place. I know, like, apparently, like, down south, because of the hurricane, there's a lot of intense, scary flooding going on. Like, already some deaths and stuff like that, which is crazy. So anybody, like, if you're in that neck of the woods, just stay safe. I know some of the storms or the after effects are creeping up to us at the moment, but it hasn't been too bad. Though, like, though I'm right on the river, which can be quite scary. We have flash floods every now and then, but thankfully I'm a little elevated above most, but my neighbors literally like 50 yards down the street had half of their house underwater the last time. And I was just like, oh my god, if I was just a little further down the street, this would have not been fun. I mean, not that it was fun either way. You know what I'm saying. The Red Storm, Ginger, and this is everybody talking about my echoing. I kind of curious to listen to it because I don't know which one it is. I know I have a Dalek filter on there somewhere, but I don't remember which number that is. Sound like a cave with a box of scraps. Fortunately, I'm not coming out on top with an Iron Man suit. Bro forgot to leave the Bat Cave. What a way to start a stream. Did I hear about the Diddy stuff? I mean, I haven't, like, looked into it, but it has inadvertently, inescapably crossed my feed a time or two, and despite not having actually looked into the meat of it, the little bits I have, because I don't know that I want to know more about it, but because the headlines I've seen already are wild. Still sounds so ominous. Also, I was looking at your past lives. I believe for 50K, you did 5 hours. For the 100K, why don't you do a 10-hour stream? Partly just doing this and playing games. Yeah, for 50K, I don't know, man. I still haven't come up with a good thing to even do to celebrate it, let alone time, because of everything going on. We're a lot busier at the moment than we were when we were at 50K, but I would love to do something. I just don't know what to do. Fives. Echo! What's up, Luffy? What's up, Cosmic? How are you? You sound ethereal, like you're in a new plane of existence. I have transcended! Eating from the UK, did you hear about Chucky not getting renewed for season 4? I did. I made a post about it on X, Twitter, whatever. Yeah, it's sad. Like, it sucks, because that ending, the season 3 finale, what the fuck? That's such, like, we could talk about Legends of Tomorrow, Batwoman, and all this kind of stuff. Like, it's whatever. Like, our shows we've watched that have gotten canceled over the years, but good God, what the fuck? I mean, thankfully, we already know there's a movie coming from Don Mancini, who's the showrunner, creator of Chucky, who's been working the show the entire time. He did say that following the news that Chucky will be back. So I would assume we are going to get a conclusion to that wrap-up, because how in the world could you leave us like that? I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, hell, why not? The game ends with Chucky having won, which is insane if that were to be the last thing we ever saw. Omni stands for omnipotent. Omni stands for Latin for all, hence the prefixure of omnipotent, meaning all potent. What's up, Syndratic? Red Storm, Sharky says, and then we are good. The battle the nightmares. Good, better, perfect. Good, we're back. Yippee. What's up, Jazzy? Who's my favorite character so far in Murder Drones? Probably... I'd probably have to go with N. Because he's just chill. Even if he is a little bit of a murderer. We can fix him. We can fix him. It's okay. It wasn't the life he chose. But yeah, that's about as... as far as characters go, it's definitely got to be it. Kitties can do that. Yes, they can. The cat has a mind of its own. You have no idea, man. But that one, like, it's the only two of the last litter that we have left. One of two. They're both black cats. They're almost indistinguishable, aside from one's bigger and one's not. Like, there's definitely one that is noticeably larger than the other one. That one, the big one, like, they're not like skittish or anything like that, but they're not like as affectionate as the little one. The little one is the one that was in here hanging out on my desk last night. Have you heard that they're developing a Bane and Deathstroke movie at DC Studios? I saw that announcement yesterday, which is, it's not an out-of-pocket pairing. They're both mercenaries. They're both like extremely intelligent and tactical. Those two teaming up would be scary for anybody, but like, are they going to be the protagonists? And then if so, who are they up against? It's crazy. Obviously, you got a lot of people from the comic book side of things coming in and be like, why are we making a movie about these problematic characters? And there's like a bajillion stories about these characters, so like, I know we like to fixate on some of the big moments that someone decided to just say, hey, why not we do this with this character? Deathstroke's probably got the most infamous of the sorts, and I wish we could just... And it's just like, unfortunately, it's his most popular, or at least most referenced run, the Judas Contract. Whew, I wish we could just delete that from history, or at least that aspect of it, because good God, it does make it really hard to get excited about that character sometimes. Cat knew what it was doing. Sabotage. What's up, KN? Wanted to jump into the chat and say, what's up, dude? Now I'm fucking off to sleep. We'll get some sleep. I was up until... I'm still working on this Sherlock reaction, because I kept getting flagged. So I'm hoping to still have it up by tomorrow. If one of these next edits don't survive or get flagged again, I'm just gonna fight it, because at this point it's just kind of bullshit anyway, and I think I've got a strong enough case against it. God damn it, again. Eat shit. Yeah, so that it'll be out tomorrow regardless, but yeah. I was working on that until like 9:30-ish this morning. Got about, I wouldn't even call it sleep. I'd call it a 3-hour nap, and woke up again, and here I am. But you have cats, and they are being mischievous. Stop being so cute. I have... How many cats are in the house right now? 8, 10, 11. I'm down to 11 cats now. After we got rid of those 3 of the 5 new kittens. Which is hard to say that I got rid of them, because my mom took those. I still need to find somebody to take the last 2. I'm still waiting to get their mother fixed, and I'm going to just put her back outside or try to find somebody that might take her. Problem is, she's like way too attached to me already, but she doesn't get along with any of the other cats in the house, so it's been causing a little bit of a problem. What's my top 10 favorite list of Batman villains? Just saying mine is Two-Face, Scarecrow, Bane, Penguin, Killer Croc. I'm not going to give you a full list, but I'll name some of the ones that immediately come to mind. The Joker's my favorite, like hands down, the Joker. Scarecrow, Mr. Freeze, Bane, Poison Ivy. And here I am trying to linger on it, trying to think. The Riddler, I think that's a big one. Mad Hatter, underrated as all hell. I like Mad Hatter a lot. Some I'm like, they're kind of in the middle. Because I'd like to say like Harley, or I'd like to say Azrael. But they're not. Same with Roz. Like, he's not. I don't know. Like, sometimes they're friends, sometimes they're not. We'll go with Roz, too. We'll throw him in the mix. But outside of that, you know, why not? We'll throw in Penguin and... what am I... damn it, man. I'm, like, blanking here. We'll go with Clayface. Kitties get past to be mischiefs. So Max, just started watching you yesterday. Finished binging Helva. So excited to get on my first live with you. Well, hell yeah, welcome. I hope you enjoyed all the reactions and all of my emotional ramblings. Because I feel like I would talk about most of those episodes, almost double the length of some of the episodes. There's just so much to dive into with that series, man. I love it, and I can't wait for the new short, and I can't wait to get completely destroyed with the new episode next month. Haven't been in previous streams, but you'll be reacting to Sonic X Generation shorts about Shadow. I watched the recent one, the first episode 1. I watched it just on my own. I wasn't planning. I mean, it was just out of nowhere. I wasn't planning on reacting to any of them. I didn't know they existed until I was just scrolling through my feed and saw it. I wasn't sure exactly what it was, but no, I probably won't be reacting to them. But I definitely have watched the first episode, which was beautiful. The fight, choreo, and just the art direction on that first episode was fantastic. And the way they played with his past, his history, and all this kind of stuff was wild. Thunderbolts or Thunderbolts asterisks. Yeah, I wonder why they put the asterisks on it. How was my week? It's been pretty solid. It's been pretty okay. Nothing too out of the wild. Just trying to keep myself grounded, man. Oh, I should probably let everybody know I am on call this weekend, and not to like bring any bad juju our way, but there is always the potentiality that while I'm on call, I could have to end the stream to actually do my real job. So we'll see. Like, sometimes something happens, sometimes everything goes fine and goes swimmingly, and I don't hear anything all weekend long, but I just never know. You know, you never know what's going to happen sometimes. But there is the possibility I might get a buzz and I have to end the stream. What's up, Ronan? How are you? There's a fairy of parents. Catman? A DC Catman, ma'am? And their own... I think there's just a multitude of typos in this. Otherwise, I know there's a Catman in DC. That's where we'll end it. I don't know what the rest of this is meant to entail. What if they make Thunderbolts rated R? I highly doubt it, but let's go. Where is the vine? Is this a reference I should understand? What's up? Again, I hear the echo from your live stream. You still hear it? Does anybody still hear it? Episode 1 of Sonic X Shadow Generations Dark Beginnings was amazing. It would be nice if you reacted to it. It's only 6 minutes. Too late! Already watched it. Bucky's arm was in the dishwasher. I thought that was hilarious. I mean, why not? I would hope it's waterproof, so... I mean... Just because it's made of, vibranium doesn't mean that it's... all of its circuitries and gizmos inside are, covered and shielded. What's my ranking of the Arkham games? Origins is number 1. You are definitely in the minority there. Arkham Knight is number 2, City, and then Asylum. Mine is Asylum, City, Knight, Origins. Damn, yeah, there's a new hell of a episode out soon. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. What's up, Adam? Extra excited for the upcoming S.H.I.E.L.D. reactions. Sci-fi aside, sci-fi side of the show keeps getting better. I mean, I just think everything in the show's fucking solid. Hello, Ami, and everyone. What's up, Nicole? Ghostface versus Michael Myers. Who's winning? The difference is Michael Myers is consistently the same person every time. Ghostface is just like a different. I'm assuming you mean Ghostface because you just said Ghost. Unless you mean Ghost from Call of Duty, which I would kind of doubt, but I'm going with Ghostface unless corrected. Ghostface is just a bunch of different people. About half of them are high school kids. So, I think Michael Myers, there's absolutely nothing Ghostface could do that Michael Myers couldn't tank and counter, I would say. Glad you're one of those YouTubers that read every comment that they can, because some streamers just skip on most of these and just read the super chats. I mean, I understand especially for larger channels that have to do that. Like, for Real Rejects, there is feasibly zero possibility they could read everybody. So, like, focusing only on super chats, and they'll highlight non-super chat messages every now and then. But, like, reading just every message that comes in is impossible. It's just not. We are thankfully, when we do these streams, despite the 100K, and a lot of people don't attend the live streams a lot of the time, that we can still kind of feasibly do that. I'll still fall behind or whatever and lag, but I still can. It's at least feasible for me to do so. For a lot of, I would dare say, successful streamers or anything like that, or have like these massive turnouts, dude, like it's just not realistic to expect it either. Like, it's nice and intimate, but, like, you know, success being what it is, if we ever get to that point and these get a little more popular, that is unfortunately an inevitability to where I'll have to prioritize or pick and choose what I'm reading. But that's just the reality of the situation. I can't spend 24 hours straight reading comments, though, as much as I would love to. Because I hate ignoring comments, you know, so, like, yeah, I'd try. Going on the Winter Soldier face for this one. I wonder what's going on. That ended on good terms with Walker. Now he is shooting at him. Well, I think he may have been cut to look like he was pursuing them, because in every other shot, he is with them. So I feel like this is one of those things where he comes in to save the day, and it's just cut to make it seem like he is coming after them in an antagonistic fashion, or somehow he's been turned back on. Did I watch the Minecraft live today? If you did, what did you think? No. Outside of the movie, I care absolutely nothing for Minecraft. And I don't even care about the movie. I'm morbidly curious about what in the world that is going to be. And the trailer didn't give me a lot of hope. It just raised my curiosities. I'm not a Minecraft guy. Can't stand playing it. Don't mind watching it, but yeah, we'll see. What's up, Sketch? Hello there. It's Morbin time. The Bear, that Forks episode was so good. I'm so happy for Richie. It was very needed, I'll say. It was very, very needed for his character in that moment. And I'm hoping that it only helps keep his life kind of turning around. And I hope it puts into perspective his situation with Carmi a little bit. I haven't seen the Thunderbolts teaser trailer, but I love the thumbnail choice for your reaction. Flo looks so damn fine in that movie. Yes, she does. I will second that for sure. What's up, Adit? How are you? I'm doing okay. I've got the house to myself for the week, so it is just me and 11 cats for the next 7 days. Pray for me. Happy to see you enjoying Murder Drones. The episodes and animation really ramp up, and the tone evens out, so there's less cringe. One would hope. Plus, they lean into the horror aspect. Each one is an homage. Was I right about the middle one kind of being a little bit of Alien? I think, like, I kind of got a little bit of The Thing as well. But mostly Alien was the main thing I was thinking of in that one. You guys, my chemistry teacher asked me to draw a yippee creature for her desk the other day. And when I gave it to her, she said she'd find a spot for it and put it up on the wall. Well, hell yeah. I love that it, like, I know it's called that, the yippee creature. I have one. I had a sticker of it, I think, but like in the stylings of Lucifer from Has Been, but I don't remember where it went, which is sad because I like that little thing. The Last of Us Season 2 is going to break me, I can tell, but damn, it looked good, and damn, Pedro is so cute. Dude, people that don't know are not ready. That's all I'll say. I feel people that do not know are not ready for the pain they are about to endure, because the second game, I can't even bring myself to play it again. I played it the one time, and as much as I want a refresher, man, like, you have to mentally prepare to endure that game. Where is my fidget dice? Where did it go? I need my D10. Oh, hello. Merlin just ran in here. Also, I got a bunch of fucking boxes just littered around in here. Because I don't know how this happened, but I opened one of these, but I somehow, and I paid for it apparently, I don't know how this happened, but I ended up, because I unboxed one of these, but I ended up with 3 of these things. The Stolus Nightlight from Yotei's. I have no idea how I let that happen. So, who knows? There may be a Stolus Nightlight giveaway at some point in the future, because I did not mean to get 3 of them. But yes. No spoilers, just to be safe, for The Last of Us Part 2 at all for anybody, please. Agatha is 100. Not sure how you feel about it, but I like the direction it's going in. If you're not sure, you should probably watch my reactions and actually stay through the rest of the video, because I talk about it. I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm really feeling it right now. So yeah, I'm excited to see what happens, man. Next episode is the last one that reviewers got to see, so we'll all be in fresh territory after this week, so that'll be fun. The non-gamers are in for a surprise. Would you rather live in a coast city or central city if you had to? Central. Dude, I just watched Corridor Crew's video where they kind of did like a little bit of a breakdown on like tsunamis, and I already hate the ocean. Like, I love to look at it. The idea of it, though, terrifies me. Just all of it. Everything about it. And that is like a nightmare scenario for me. So that's the one benefit of living in the Appalachians is, you know, the coast flooding aren't really going to affect me all that much unless something more insane in the world happens in any kind of immediate fashion. But yeah, if I had to take my pick, I'd probably go central, just to be safe. I mean, but then you got to worry about tornadoes. There's just no winning. But I'd rather be in a tornado scenario than a tsunami coming, because I'd die before the tsunami hit, just of a heart attack. Love how everyone still refuses to call it X. It's always going to be Twitter. Have I ever tried playing video games? I don't know if you're trolling or not at this point with some of these comments, but yes, I have played quite a few on the channel, and I play them quite frequently. I'm a pretty, as much as I don't have the time anymore, pretty avid gamer. I have a lot of gamer memorabilia behind me as well. Would you stay in Arkham Asylum for a week if you were given $10 billion after? Why not? I'll gamble that. Come out of it being best friends with the Joker at the end of the week. Agatha's so cool, really loving it. I am enjoying it as well. How do you hope the series will wrap up? I really hope we see Nika interact more with the trio. I mean, I think we would have to right now with the way things ended. And yes, I do think that Nika needs to interact more with the trio. And as far as wrapping up, I don't know what I would envision as like the perfect end. I mean, obviously, I think we do need to kill him for good at some point, but I don't feel like we're anywhere close to being at that point anytime soon. You guys better not knock those over. I don't know if you can see these two. Merlin and Mary are going at it. Just hiding in that box. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I just want the best possible ending for Nika in the end. Dude, I'm from Mexico. I can't talk today. Dude, I'm from Mexico. I love your hell of a reactions. Hope you enjoy. Well, thank you. Well, shouts out to Mexico. Thank you for stopping in, Ricardo. And I'm glad you enjoy them. We got a new one coming here real soon. Super excited for that. I'm very curious what it's going to be like. In recent times, I've started chatting with someone from Brazil, and to be honest, it's not weird, at least to me, that Arrowverse fandom keeps growing internationally. And we just got a couple of new reactors diving into the Arrowverse here too. Shit, I forget one of their names. And then Robin Nuyo started doing reactions to The Flash, and I think is going to be starting Arrow sometime soon. I've been watching his stuff. It's been really fun. Not get a chance to see Beetlejuice 2 yet. Not yet. I have not, unless it's to eat or get groceries, I have not left my house in the last 2 weeks. So if it wasn't errand related, I haven't gone out to actually have a good time or a night in the town. I've just been too tired or too busy. Rings of Power is so freaking good. Yes, it is. This season has actually been really fucking good. Like, really good. I'm actually surprised that they also, except that kiss though. Like, anyway. I'm actually surprised that they haven't made a FNAF type game set in Arkham Asylum. Who would be the Foxy Chicken Freddy of Arkham Asylum? I mean, you just have to worry about, I think, like, any of them. You could put, I don't know enough about FNAF to be like, oh, this is the archetype that would fill this role. Like, as my experience is purely with some just tangential lore that I learned post watching the movie and what I saw in the movie. But I don't know. I mean, it could literally be anybody from that, just like any of them. Just keeping an eye on them, making sure they're not going to escape, and then maybe they do, and then you're the security guard, like being like, oh god, I gotta stay safe. But like, there's not really a way to stay safe in Arkham, man. Do I like Hell of a Boss? I love it. Like is an understatement, man. I mean, I've got all of the U2s so far. I've got some standees. I've got the premium plushies. I've got like 12 plus shirts, a couple mugs, a couple of the Mai Tai glasses, a D&D one shot of Lululand. I would think I would say I love it. Did I see Steven Universe? I have never seen an episode of Steven Universe. I'm familiar with some of the characters' aesthetics. I've seen some of the characters before. I don't know a lot about it. I've played as 2 of the characters forcibly in multiverses, but that's the extent of it. Can't believe they finally dropped Mephisto's name. And just so casually, too. So insane. We are the Crystal Gems. Do you think that John Wick Ballerina spinoff will be good? I'm not so sure. I don't know. I mean, if the Continental's any... I haven't seen it for myself yet. Like, I still haven't, but I heard nothing good about it. But Ana de Armas doing some action and kicking ass and looking fun as hell. I might be there for that. I think Norma Reedus is in there too. I saw a recent little screen grab from that as well, that he's popped up in that. So why not? But who knows? We'll see. Will it be good though? I don't know. I hope so. I think the Deathstroke and Bane movie is secretly a Secret Six spinoff. The Self Squad, just like the Trench movie was secretly Black Manta Project. I mean, that could be really cool. That could be really cool. Yes, I saw that comment and was like, come on. Americans buy in bulk. I saw that comment. What a weak-ass defense. Wasn't possible to do it as much as he had. I mean, that's what the parties were for, right? So we're here, and it wasn't just for him to use, I would assume. That whole situation is so fucked up. My large black cat takes skittish to a new level. God forbid Amazon knocks on the door. The main tribe of kittens, their mother still hates me. Like, I still try to, if I can, catch her off guard, force some pets upon her or something, but like otherwise she will just run, stop whatever she's doing and run. And I'm like, bitch, you've been in my house for 7 months. I've done nothing. I mean, I've probably emotionally scarred her just getting her in here so she could have her kittens, and then all the times I had to give her medication probably are not good because she needs it and she doesn't want it, or me. So I probably don't make it better because I'm the one in the house that has to fucking force myself upon her in order for her to even be healthy or happy in any kind of way, but she just looks at me with such disdain. I don't think I'm ever getting over that hurdle with her ever again. Not that I was ever there, but it's just, I don't know how there's not been any progress in 7 months with this cat, man. What do you think will be your show this year? For me, it's Penguins looking like it basically, hopefully ends up being so. I don't know. That's a tough call. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be the Penguin. I think the Penguin's going to be really good, but I don't think it's going to be something I'm going to put on a pedestal for me. I mean, right now, maybe Has Been Hotel is probably one of my favorite things I've watched all year long. I mean, I would exclude Hell of a Boss only because the season has been going on longer than this year alone. But it will be concluding this year, so I may as well just go with that. Yes, R.I.P. Dame Maggie Smith. Another legend lost. We'll always save the day, and you can think we can't, and we'll always find a way. Music. I assume maybe that's from Steven Universe or something like that, because that came in around that point when we were talking about that. What's up, Has-Been fan? New fan? Been watching some of your videos recently. You're such a relatable dude. Well, thank you. I do my best. I do my best. I'm glad you're enjoying it, and I love the image of Millie that you have there. I named the only female cat in our litter. I named Millie. Originally it was C-3PO, but that just didn't stick. Oh my god, he has Hell of a Boss music in the background. Yes, I do. It just, I find, it's my favorite song from Hell of a Boss right now, still, to this day. And I just find it so soothing. So I like putting it on. Can't believe Sauron did that to Murdanya. My jaw dropped. So messed up, man. So fucked up. What Justice League member would you like to meet the most? I mean, Batman's my favorite DC character, but I don't know if I would have the best experience, like if you're a fan, like meeting Batman. I feel like that's just whatever. I don't know. Superman or the Flash, maybe, though, I think could be a fun experience. Hashtag more Mad Hatter. Yes. Dude, Mad Hatter would be an interesting character, I think, to fit into the Matt Reeves universe. Favorite Batman villain is Scarecrow. I think Scarecrow has one of my favorite Batman villain designs. I know growing up, when I was a kid, watching Batman the Animated Series and stuff, the Scarecrow was my favorite Batman villain. Just off aesthetics, I like the Scarecrow vibe. His whole just appearance was really interesting. I think that's one of the reasons too, even if it was like a Scarecrow / witch thing. Digimon, Wizardmon for a long time was one of my favorite Digimon. Kind of for that same reason. I'd love for them to do Jonathan Crane in the Batman universe. The Riddler was pretty scary, so imagine how Scarecrow would look like. I mean, not even look like, if you just do the grounded approach to it. You have all these people Batman is beating up, put him on the inside of the psychiatric system as a doctor, and then slowly learn what he's actually doing to these people on the other side. You could even kind of do like a twisted justice version of it, like the Riddler in the Batman was doing this out of his own weird twisted sense of retribution or justice from his perspective. And even though he ended up hurting the poor more than any of the rich, so it was completely counterintuitive in the end. But you could do something like that, where he thinks he's doing the world a favor by, I don't know, whatever, using his psychology to, you know, cripple or whatever with these inmates or something. You could fit it around and twist it into it really, really nicely. I think it'd work really well. Wonder Woman or Superman? Depends on the category and what we're talking about. As a kid, always fascinated with the Clock King. Fascinating episode of the animated series. Yes, Clock King, highly underrated. For sure. You could do something really fun with that, like almost Jigsaw-like, I could think of. Or like they also make a good like partner if you paired Clock King up with another villain. And I don't know, there's some really fun stuff. Hell, they did a good episode of Arrow with it as well. Mad Hatter liking kids creeped me out once I grew up and realized it. A lot of that shit's fucked up when you grow up and realize what's actually going on, man. Yeah, I don't know. Like, you can, the Mad Hatter isn't exclusively in that pocket, but yeah, that's one of the main memorable, unfortunately, aspects of the character at one point. What's the topic today? We never have a topic. We never have a topic. It's whatever we want. Anyone else kind of curious about the DC X Sonic comic book series crossover? Like, we have Shadow as Batman, Knuckles as Superman, Amy as Wonder Woman, and Sonic as the Flash, Silver as Green Lantern. Oh, that makes so much sense, having Silver be Green Lantern. That's cool. Him as Green Lantern or Martian Manhunter would work really well. But yeah, I've seen like stills from it, but I haven't actually seen what the actual content is going to be like in the end. Transformers 1, still haven't seen it. I understand you not reacting to it because it doesn't know what it was either, but the fake out running at the start was foul. Yes. Yes, it was. It was just so good, like, especially for anybody that's followed the lore and stuff like that. It's just so twisted. And I'm not going to pretend I haven't played Shadow the Hedgehog, and I'm not sure how to do that right now. Because I refused to. The moment I saw him riding a motorcycle and using a gun, I was like, this is stupid as fuck. I'm not playing this game. And I never did. But apparently, I mean, that's apparently going to be a big part of Sonic and Shadow Generations. So I might watch like a YouTube video about it. What do you think about nerder drones? That's us. We're all the nerder drones. Murder drones so far. Second episode was substantially better than the first. The setting is growing on me. The humor, I'm getting used to it. But like once it started to lean in the horror and the plot started going and we're getting these little mysteries, I really, really enjoyed it. I wouldn't say I'm not in love territory, but it's definitely a lot of fun and I'm enjoying it right now. Wish Ben Affleck had his Batman movie. I really wanted to see him in his Gotham. Me too, man. I think under a different director and different writing team, Ben Affleck would have shined as Batman. Because in the moments where he was in character and not having stupid shit going on, he was perfect. Inside Out was pretty amazing. Yes, it was. Both of them, the first and the second. Check out my reactions to both if you have not. Not going to be able to escape murder drones. Oh, I mean, it'll be over soon. You've said that you're on call this weekend. I'm guessing you work IT. Yes, I do. I do indeed. And some of our clients are hospitals, so that's most of our clients are hospitals. So that's the sticky situation sometimes when these things happen. If there's like a major issue over the weekend, that's what we gotta come in for. No, good to me. That was when I was checking in on everything. I may be in the minority here, but I'm glad that we got the Batman with Robert Pattinson instead of the one with Affleck, especially since it would make Deathstroke a Batman villain till the end of times. I mean, not necessarily. Deathstroke, I know there's a huge sticky thing about Deathstroke being labeled a Batman villain. He's just a DC villain. But he just pairs up really nicely against Batman because of their skill set and psyches. But yes, I understand the frustration for sure. But yeah, I don't know. I would have liked to have seen Ben Affleck handled by a different creative team, because I think when he got to be Batman, he was the best we've had. And I'd still even say, as Bruce Wayne and as Batman, for the little moments of that he got to shine, I think it's the best we've seen from anybody. But there's just a lot of stupid shit that happened around all that as well. But I do like Robert Pattinson's take so far. He's still proto, he's still in the beginning, he's still growing. He's not there yet, but he had all the right pieces. So I'm really excited to see what they do with him over the course of the next series of movies. Vibranium doesn't get rusty. The vibranium is not what I'm worried about. It's the circuitry within, making sure there's no gaps. It's airtight. Otherwise, you're getting water in there, and then you can have all kinds of issues with the electronics. Does Rocket have his own version of Bucky's arm? Because Nebula gave him an arm in the holiday special. I guess. I can't remember which one it was, but it was Bucky's arm. But I think it was his old arm. I can't remember. Where did I get the name Omni Media? Omni for all, which kind of spiraled out of, I've told this story a couple times, my Final Fantasy VII obsession, because it's Cloud Strife's final move is Omni Slash. And one of my old gamer tags was Omni Slash. And, you know, in the cool era of the times, you used a mix of numbers and letters and shit like that, so that kind of stuck around. And then it became, I always just kept it like Omni whatever it was at the time, you know. And then we started the channel. I was like, I'll carry that same schema forward, and went with media because that's what we react to. And I didn't want it to like specifically be anything, because I wanted to play some games, I want to watch some movies, watch some TV, and we've done music videos, we've done some other stuff like that. I've got even a book review on the channel. So like I figured that would fit. You know, no media is off the table for us to talk about. What's up, Ostermond? First time catching one of these streams. Been getting into composing music for friends. Tabletop RPG campaigns, which is interesting, to say the least. I hope you've got neat things going on. We just started, speaking of tabletops, me and my D&D group, well, not all of it. We've got about half of the original players and a couple of new people that came in here for this new campaign we started up doing. I don't remember. It's the Star Wars tabletop. I can't remember the actual name of it. Empire War? I can't remember what it's called. We just started a Star Wars tabletop. It's got a whole new system to learn, so it's been crazy trying to feel it out. We had our first section last week, and it was a lot of fun. Bare bones, getting the gang going. But yeah, composing music for it though, for just TTRPGs, like I don't know, sure how you would navigate that personally, because you don't know how long those are going to last. So like, is it designed to loop? Those are the questions I would have. I need some looping music for sure. Let's see. What's up, Summer? Can't wait for the ballerina next year. Looks so much fun. I will see it, if not for only else to see Ana de Armas kicking ass. What's up, Cat? Did you see the Chopper teaser and the video Netflix released during Geeked Weekend? I did. I saw his fuzzy little hat and his little antlers. I know we didn't get like a front shot or anything like that, but the aesthetic is what a lot of people seem to have been hoping for, and it looks very Detective Pikachu-ish, which looks really nice. FF17, if you finish part 7 in 7 years, to play Astrobot in 16? What? I don't understand this. What's up, Rogue? Oh my god, you're live. I just want to say I love your channel. Your reactions and breakdowns are fantastic. Found you on your Arcane review. Can't wait for that reaction. Oh, dude. I cannot wait for Arcane Season 2. It's going to be so much fun. And thank you so much for hanging out and stopping in. And I'm glad you just enjoy the videos all the same and all of my ramblings. Because I know the majority of people check out once the reaction ends. So I appreciate anybody that lingers to hear what I think. We appreciate you, which is why you are a standout. Thanks for lending an ear where you can. Well, thank you. I really do appreciate that. That means a lot. Isn't it cringe when Mystique suggested to Xavier about them changing the X-Men group name to the X-Women in Dark Phoenix? I mean, it was a little. It was a little. But in that moment, like, I think it makes sense character-wise and in that moment to make sense, but it just seems like a little, like, I don't know. It was a little weird. A little weird. A lot of things in Dark Phoenix was a little weird. What's my dream DC game? I already got mine with the Batman Arkham games, but if you had to say one aside, that would be a Superman game done right. If they could somehow make a Flash game, I think that would be really cool. No, like, the physics is the hardest part. Like, how do you incorporate his lightning? How do you incorporate phasing? How do you incorporate running at breakneck speeds through a city without having to slow down time so that you can feasibly understand what your brain is witnessing? There is a lot of, without absolutely nerfing the character altogether and making it pointless to even be, the Flash. So there's just a huge balancing act that could be, but if there was like a way to perfect that balance, I would love a Flash game. I've seen the Ghost of Yotei announcement teaser. Hell yeah, I did. It looks fucking amazing. The 300-year time jump I was not expecting, and I'm curious how they're going to utilize that. Obviously, we have muskets. It's during the Warring States period, so it's set around the same time as why am I blanking right now? Shogun, or a few years after Shogun starts, kind of in that ballpark era. So yeah, it's an interesting setting. I like the idea of the ghost being the moniker that kind of carries on, it becoming this kind of symbol that goes beyond just its originator. I think that's a fantastic idea. I loved that. Did I also see the Superman, the Christopher Reeves story? No, I didn't get to go see it. No, I think it was only in theaters for what, 2 days? Again, I have not been to a theater at all since Alien Romulus. X people. I didn't understand why she said X-women, because it's like the space scene. They all needed each other like a team. It's like the female ones did all the work. Yeah, that's why it doesn't necessarily work. But she's pissed off at Charles for all these other reasons and stuff. But I don't know. Ever heard about how well The Penguin did for HBO? 5.3 million viewers on the first episode. I'm glad to see it performing well. All I want to see is Matt Reeves doing more with this universe. Me too, man. I'm really excited to see how this goes. And I imagine this is going to be one of those shows that the viewership hopefully will go up as the episodes proceed. do you think of Kyle Chandler playing Hal Jordan in HBO's Lanterns? It's an interesting choice. I like him in all the things that I've seen. I'll just have to see how he plays Hal. I know a lot of people are up in arms about the age of him. I mean, we have a younger Superman. We have an older Batman who has a Bat family and Damian. So our characters are all over the skewing. So having Hal, having been established for a while now and working with John, it's just an interesting way to kick off a universe. And I know a lot of people are a little upset about that, particularly Green Lantern fans who, you know, prefer Hal Jordan and stuff like that. They're not getting like we're getting like a younger Superman, but all the other Justice League members seem to be well in their years when it comes to superheroing. So we're skipping out on a lot of that foundational elements, which I understand. X effort. So they did or did not. Who would you cast as Batman in the DCU? I'd either give it Jensen Ackles or Ethan Peck. A chance personally. Jensen Ackles, I don't dislike the idea of. He's voiced him a few times now. But I wouldn't be against Alan Ritchson, even. I think he'd be pretty solid. But also that we're getting in our up in years actors there a little bit as well. Have you ever had any shows or movies that everybody loves or likes, but you couldn't join their hype train because you either didn't like it or even hated them? I know there are, but I'm drawing a blank. I know there's some movies a lot of people love that I really didn't like. When The Watchmen, the movie came out, I know a lot of my friends absolutely sung its praises. I know when I saw it as a kid, I thought it was absolutely boring as fuck. I did not enjoy it. I've not watched it since. I like the HBO show. That was really good. But I have never rewatched The Watchmen, to be honest. So that could be completely different. I had like drastically different sensibilities at the time for what would actually hold my attention. So I feel like it might be something I would enjoy more now. But I don't know, man. I know there are, but I'm just drawing a blank. Yeah, I don't know. I can't. I feel into my bones that I know there's some things that my friends have enjoyed that I just did not, but I'm just completely blanking on what any of them are. Sleepy Time with Stolas. Oh, so sexy. Did you hear Batman got the Hollywood Walk of Fame? I did indeed. I still think it's a little weird that we give stars on the Walk of Fame to fictional characters, but whatever. You know, had a bunch of we had Burt Ward show up for it, and then a bunch of the current Batman VAs. I think Jason O'Mara, Hamish Linklater, and I forget one other person was there as well that has also played Batman before. But I know like a bunch, like 4 or 5 people showed up to kind of be there to receive it, but still wild. I wonder how long it's going to take to start the story in The Last of Us 2. I don't know, man. Troy, thank you, Ronan. I'll gladly adopt one. Yeah, we'll do a giveaway for these kittens. No, that is a joke. I'm not shipping kittens anywhere, man. That would be. I know you can. I don't know. I feel so weird about that there even are shipping like businesses for animals to begin with. I mean, feasibly you have to if you're transporting animals across a way, but like the idea of it just gives me the shivers, man. Because it's just like I worry so much about them in that state. It just breaks my heart thinking about it. Do we need to watch the old Daredevil show to enjoy Born Again? Got rid of Disney Plus to save money. Might get it back, but not if I have to do homework. I mean, I doubt you will have to, but it is being billed as a spiritual successor of that show. but it is many years later. The characters are in different points in their lives. It may help. I mean, they're continuing storylines from that in some way. I mean, how they're bringing back, oh, what was his name? Fuck. Why am I blanking on his name? Wilson Bethel's character. Poindexter. They're bringing him back. They're bringing, all the main cast back. All that. The same creative team. The same choreographers. I mean, I still think the Punisher as well, which also had his own series. And guys, there it is. I have to go. Lovely. All right. The dice were not in our favor this weekend, so I have to go. I have an emergency to attend to for work. So I will hopefully, maybe if time allows, I'll do a little something tomorrow. But otherwise, we'll just reconvene next weekend. I'm sorry, guys, but it happens. Life gets in the way. But hope all of you have a great rest of your weekend if I don't see you again. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Take care, guys.